the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing right away, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
On play action, here's May. He's got Douglas going deep. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, his defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Off the play fake, here's May. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be taken down. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some run.
And he will take it in himself. Drake May. Touchdown, Patriots. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
Another run here with Hall. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Hall. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
On play action, Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On the run, here's Hall.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. How aggressive do you want to be? You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Jones motioning here. They'll go play action with May. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Now the man side from Washington, it's Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. This one complete right side. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down by about 3 yards or so. They wind up getting 7, facing 3rd and 4.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. First and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 18 on the gain again. And another 1st down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, it's May. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Jones motioning here. Here's May again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, New England. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0. Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Jets offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. So we hit halftime, and the visiting Patriots are on top as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterbacks
to the goal line and in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. May going to look to throw. Has completed to Douglas. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
Here's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll toss right side to Stevenson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. Third and long. Now May. Airing one out for Bourne. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Play action now with Rodgers. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. The Jets offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. From the gun, Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's a pickup of 13 yards, and the Jets have a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Right back to Williams. They connect again. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drive.
And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Rodgers. Catch made, right side by Wilson. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Now, 2nd and 4. Throwing, Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. That one, good for 13. Good for a Jets first down.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first. They're going to have to score, but, man, I hope we get to see that decision.
Here comes 2nd down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This will be returnable for Rager. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. There's that man again, another catch. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Stevenson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to win the game. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So, it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.